technical difficulties. It's the craziest thing, this technical world that we live in. Good morning, good morning. Happy Fairy Friday. Margaret Sample coming to you late but live from the beautiful Niagara region of Ontario in Canada, bringing you your weekly message from the fairies using Brian Froud's beautiful fairy oracle deck. Sorry about being late coming on. Any of you who have watched me before, you'll know that sometimes I see your comments live, sometimes I see them afterwards. Just depends on the magic of the internet, I guess. But I do love them and I always look for them later. And if you are seeing this live or on replay, it is because there is a message for you today. Okay, so I am shuffling the cards. And who's going to jump? And with us? Oh, we have one of the singers of the realms. And we have the singers of intuition. Very appropriate for this time of year. Well, for any time, right? We're listening to our intuition. It's an important thing to do. So the singers of the realms are like the givers of grace. They're like archangels, gods, divas. They have many different names in many different traditions, but they are the singers of the underlying songs of the universe. And they help us move in the direction of who we are ultimately able to become, both humans and fairies. They want us to ask them for help, right? The way it works with angels, they don't step in and interfere because we have free will. But if we ask for help, they are there waiting to help us. They are constantly with us, singers of the realms, and their energy and compassion are always available to us. They want to help us. Hey, John, good morning. So expressing gratitude is always important when we're dealing with any of the singers of the realms or the angels or whomever, right? So it's thanking them for their help and assistance. Good morning, Julie. Julie, you and your family have been in my prayers and healing energy. I just hope all is going well there for you, my friend. Anyway, so if you can open yourself up to prayer and meditation, it's a great way of connecting with the singers of the realms. And whenever any of the 13 singers of the realms appears in a reading, it's because there are very powerful processes at work around us and around you. Okay. Hey, good morning, Deb. This is wonderful. I am seeing comments so far today. I love it. And we have very powerful assistance from them when they show up. So beautiful, isn't it? Specifically, the singer of intuition. Keywords would be perceptiveness, oracular powers, right? Awareness, trust. Good morning, Marie. It's Marie who made my fairy sign that I have a new place for in my office because I love it so much. It didn't make it out to the garden, Marie, not this year anyway. So trust is all part of it, right? Now the song that the singer of intuition carries has all the information that ever was or will be or is in all realms. So past, present, future, across all realms, often referred to as Akashic records. Now, you think sometimes to access the Akashic records, you need to go into meditation and go visit a symbolic library or something. And you can do that, but also you can listen to the song. The song is always available to us when we tune in and listen to it. Now, if we had total access to the song, the entire song all the time, we would be overwhelmed. Our minds would fritz out from so much energy. Imagine if you could go through your life remembering not only everything from your life, but everything from all your past lives, and also everything for everyone and everything else in all the universe and all the realms. Ah, right. So that the song always exists, and we sometimes hear a note or resonate with a note really, really clearly. That is what we call a hunch or an intuition. And we can learn how to hear more of the song more of the time, or when we choose to, like turning the radio to the station, or tuning in. Now we we need to practice to do that, but mostly it comes down to being still and listening. So there, you want to practice. So how do you practice? Meditation. We're back to meditation again. I feel like I've been bringing up meditation quite a bit recently, and I think partly it's the time of year. Um, and I just heard that old song. Maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's the time of man. Like we're tuning in, right? Um, we are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. So what we are doing as beings is trying to return to source, right? And how, so being still, meditating, praying, listening, asking, listen and ask, and then trust. Trust that what you're getting is real. So many times when I'm doing readings for people and they feel like they're having conversations with their loved ones who've passed, but then they don't believe it because, well, that can't really happen, can it? Yes, it can. Yes, if you feel that you are talking with someone, you are. Trust it. Trust it. Listen to your gut. You're going to be getting words of love. If you're not getting words of love, well, then tune in and pay attention and say, hey, what's going on here? Because only good spirits and spirits with good intentions are welcome and allowed around you. And you just set that boundary. Okay? Make sure you set that boundary. And the more you practice, the clearer it becomes, and the more you trust that you're not making it up. Really, this is a sign. And learning to trust signs, ask for signs, and receive signs, that's also part of it, right? Um, so that, we patience and practice get us connected more with our subtle senses. Subtle senses being the clairs, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairalliance, all the clairs, cognizance. Also, telepathy is a subtle sense. Also, precognition, which is also kind of, all of that stuff. These are all subtle senses. And the singer of intuition, all information is available to us if we will just be still and listen to their song. And sometimes just ask too, right? Like ask the question, get still, ask a question, and listen to the answer. And I started to talk about symbols. Symbols and signs, we have them all around us if we will pay attention and knowing what a symbol or sign is for you. So, for example, a rainbow. A rainbow is a huge sign or symbol for most people, whatever it will represent. When you see a rainbow, whoa, you pay attention. When you see a cloud that's shaped like an angel, you pay attention, most of us. When you see a fairy out of the corner of your eye, pay attention. Um, these are all little things. You can also ask for signs and symbols. A friend of mine, we were talking about signs, and she said, "Yeah, I asked the fairies or angels. I think it was angels specifically in that case. I asked the angels to show me a gold truck whenever I needed to, just to know they were there." And she said, and suddenly, like a gold vehicle, and suddenly she's got like a gold semi driving down the road, and gold cars on the road. And I said, well, that's cool. I think I'll ask my angels to send me that chartreuse green vehicle because they're pretty rare, right? And Within 2 minutes, a chartreuse green bicycle rode right past the sidewalk in front of us, and the guy on it waved. It's like, it's so cool. It's so cool. So, paying attention to all of that. Is there anything else I need to tell you? Ooh, let me think. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. And right now, with these singers coming forward, it really, this singer coming forward, it really is time to pay attention and listen to your intuition. You know so much more than you will give yourself credit for. I'm laughing. My guides always say to me, the head, the heart, and the hoo-hoo can fool you, but your gut tells you the truth. That's where your intuition resides, right in your belly. So listen to your intuition. And it is time for inward focus. Seasonally, we are coming into the dark, the bleak midwinter in this hemisphere anyway. And so it is really time to tune in to yourself. Listen to the song inside your head, connect with it. And also, maybe you need to see if you are being peaceful enough, if you are being still enough. It's hard, busy time of year, even with the restrictions right now and being bubbled, we're still doing a lot. We are busy people, and we want to be human beings, not human doings, right? So do you need to take a little bit more time to be still and listen listen to that song of wisdom and knowledge that you carry within yourself? Listen to your own wisdom and knowledge that you carry within yourself. Is there anything else you guys want to say today? Even though it's getting colder here, please still go outside. Yes, they're always wanting us to connect with nature. But this week, connect with yourself. Connect with yourself and listen to the song of the universe and trust that your loving messages are real. Happy Fairy Friday. Thank you for watching. I wish you all a wonderful week, and I hope that you enjoy listening to the songs and the song especially of the singer of intuition. See you next week. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.